Well, just like producers in South Georgia, farmers in the northern part of the state are also battling Mother Nature. Basically, the rains just haven't stopped long enough to get farm equipment out into the fields. Now, recently, the Monitor's Mark Wildman visited one farmer who was desperate to cut the hay that is rapidly going bad.
Just about all Forsyth County hay producer Wesley Hall and his employee Rex Cox can do these days is work on equipment and wait. The rain this year has come early and often and will not stop long enough for his fields to dry up.
You had a late, cool spring and it was wet. We got started late, and then it's been wet all summer. It's probably been the wettest summer. It's been the wettest summer I've ever seen, and even older people, this is very unusual, really extraordinary year for rain.
He admits complaining about too much rain is very hard for him. Some years, like last year, he could not buy a drop of rain, but this year is completely different.
I quit counting back in June, but they're saying we're probably 70 inches on the year. In a normal year, we wouldn't have this much rain all year.
The only ones who seem to not be troubled by all the rain are the cows. All of this moisture has left them with some very tall grass to eat as much as they want. But come this winter, producers may have trouble.
I mean, in the cattle business, there's guys who hadn't got nowhere near enough hay put up for the winter. I say there's going to be a lot of hay fields that get fenced in. A lot of people stockpile some forages and let them graze it as long as they can to save what hay they got. And, if we have a cold winter and a wet winter, we could be having to buy some hay, bring some hay in.
This hay was supposed to be cut multiple times by now. It is high-quality hay grown mostly for horse customers who depend on high-quality feed for their animals.
Square bales are a big item, and as of right now, I don't have the first square bale in the barn. I mean, as quick as I can get some baled, it goes out the door, so we're really getting behind. It's going to be tough this winter if we don't get some square bales put in the barn.
On the surface, all looks well, but dig a little deeper and you can see the hay starting to go bad.
It's just stuff has just gotten so thick and you can't get any sun like down here. The sun don't shine and it's just soaking wet.
It should have been cut a month ago. Usually August we're working on second cutting right now, and I've got fields that I haven't been able to get in for the first time.
Over in Dawson County, corn producer Jerry Smith looks out over a corn crop that is a third gone thanks to heavy rain. The river he farms near jumped its banks twice this year, flooding his crop. Although much is damaged, he feels very fortunate to have what he has. Farmers like Wesley and Jerry know all of this comes with the job. They are at the mercy of the weather.
The problem is we get these drier days, but there's still no sunshine. We don't have the heat element like we normally do this time of year. Today the high is 72 degrees. Here is the middle of August. Next 3 days supposed to be in the 70s for the high. Even if it didn't rain, you can't dry hay in that kind of weather.
Reporting from Forsyth County, I'm Mark Wildman for the Georgia Farm Monitor.